guys, welcome to Primus Learning. Welcome to yet another edition of our program here. Want to quickly show you how to create an IAM user in AWS. An IAM user is simply a user that has access to resources in the AWS environments. To create a user, guys, go to IAM. IAM is Identity and Access Management, and this is the service that AWS uses to be able to manage, to allow users into the AWS environment, to be able to allow users into the account to manage the account. So IAM is the service that helps in identity and access management. So roles, which means roles that you create such that services can assume this role or other users can assume these roles. These roles have, of course, granted permissions through policies. Permissions are granted these users or roles through policies. So policies are simply documents or statements that declare the permissions that you want to grant your users. So what we want to do in this session is just to create an IAM user. And to create an IAM user, simply click on users and add users. So you select add users right here and give it a username. So we'll call this user Primus Learning admin user. Let's just call it Primus Learning admin user. Take note of this name, guys. And then what type of access do you want to give this user? You want to give this user programmatic access so that they can access this account through the CLI, through the APIs, through the SDKs. We want to give it admin AWS Management Console access, which means they can also log in as a user right here and do other things. So we can auto-generate a password for them, or you can create a custom password for them. For this demo, I will create a custom password for this user. And you can select for them to change the password as they are logging in. I don't want to change it because we are just doing a demo, so I will be using the password to log in as this user. So you click next to add permissions. Nope, don't save. You click next to add permissions, and on the permissions tab, I want to select attach existing policy directly. And the type of policy, remember I said you can attach a policy and grant permissions to users. So the type of policy is an AWS managed policy. AWS managed policies have this little icon on them. So you just select the administrator access here. This is the type of permissions we want to grant this user. We'll click on tags. You can add tags. Let's just give it a name here and call it admin user. Admin user. And then let's just call it that way, admin user. And then review and create. So we've created a user. Note that there is a download.csv file here. Please download your CSV file. It is absolutely important. Make sure you have your username as well. The username is Primus Learning admin user. And so the key access key ID and secret access key IDs need to be saved. They are in this document. That's why I asked you to download it. If you miss this one right now, trust me, you're done. You will not get it again for this user. You can only come back and create new keys. And that's why I'm asking you to download and have them, save them somewhere else. You will not have programmatic access to this account, to this user, for this user, except you create a new one. So we've created that user called Primus Learning admin user. We can log out of this account, the Primus Learning FEP session account, and log back in as that user. So we've logged out, we want to log back in as that root user. So we want to log back in as an IAM user, sorry. Want to log back in as an IAM user. And the account ID or alias, the alias for this account is Primus Learning Fab Session. Remember, Primus Learning Fab Session, that's the account alias. And the account name for this account was Primus, I think it was Primus Learning Admin User. That's what we gave it. And then the password, I think I can still remember the password here. Once you have all these details ready and good to go, you can hit sign in. And yay, guys, we are signed in as Primus Learning Admin User, and it's asking us to switch to the new console. AWS was doing some new modifications for its platform, for its UI. It was doing some modifications, changing the way its user interface looks. And so let's switch to the new console. And you see, we are logged in as Primus admin user. You can do any other thing here. You can create machines, you can create EC2 instances, create other users, create S3 buckets, and do a lot of things in this account because you are an admin user. The only thing you can't do right now is manage billing, which you can, of course, grant permissions for this user to do through the Primus Learning Fab session root user. So you can actually give it access to manage billing information if you want. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. It was a quick one just to show you how to create IAM users. Note that in other sessions, we'll learn how to create IAM roles, how to manage policies, how to create policies. These are very important, absolutely important. IAM is one of the most important services in AWS if you want to be a good AWS architect or developer or user or whatever. But trust me, guys, this is absolutely important. Please let us know if you have any questions on the comment section. Make your comments short, keep them civil, guys, and let us have your thoughts. Let us have what you think. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. It's absolutely important. Let us grow together as a community, a learning community, which is Primus Learning. And we will be seeing you in our next video. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.